Have you ever been in a conversation and walked away feeling like you were going crazy? Like your own memory couldn't be trusted? You're not alone. Shockingly, studies suggest that a huge number of us have experienced this exact kind of manipulation, known as It's a subtle but incredibly damaging form of psychological abuse that can erode your self-esteem and make you question your own sanity. But what if I told you there are specific phrases you can use to stop a gaslighter in their tracks? Today, we're going to arm you with the words that will help you reclaim your power and protect your mental peace. Gaslighting is a toxic tactic where someone twists information to make you doubt your perceptions, memories, or even your sanity. It's not just a simple disagreement, it's a deliberate pattern of manipulation designed to gain control. You might hear things like, "You're being too sensitive. That never happened." Or "You're imagining things." Over time, this can lead to anxiety, depression, and a complete loss of self-confidence. The core of gaslighting is to make you feel dependent on the manipulator for your sense of reality. They do this to avoid accountability, maintain dominance, or simply because they feel insecure themselves. Recognizing these tactics is the first step to breaking free. So, how do you confront this without getting pulled into their game? The key is to respond with calm, firm, and non-negotiable statements. Let's get into the powerful phrases that will shut down their manipulation. First, when they deny something that you know happened, say, "My memory of that is different." This is a brilliant response because it doesn't invite an argument. You're not saying they're a liar, you're simply stating your own reality. It's a calm assertion of your perspective that they can't easily dismiss or twist. It shows them that their version of events is not the only one, and you're not going to abandon your own memory just because they challenge it. Next, if they try to tell you how you feel, like saying, "You're overreacting," you can respond with, "I'm not going to argue about how I feel. Your feelings are your own, and they are not up for debate." This phrase creates a firm boundary. It communicates that you are the authority on your own emotions, and you will not allow them to be invalidated. It's not aggressive, it's assertive. You are ending the conversation about your feelings before it can even start, which takes away their power to dictate your emotional state. Another powerful tool is to disengage from their reality-twisting arguments. When they're trying to confuse you with circular logic or by bringing up unrelated past events, simply say, "I'm not going to have this conversation with you." This is your exit strategy. It signals that you recognize the manipulative nature of the discussion and you refuse to participate. It's a way of saying, "I see what you're doing, and it's not going to work on me." This isn't about winning the argument. It's about protecting your energy and your mental clarity. What if they try to blame you for their own actions or feelings? A classic gaslighter move. You can counter this with, "I am not responsible for your emotions." This is a crucial statement for setting boundaries. It helps you separate their issues from your own. Toxic people often try to make you feel guilty or responsible for their unhappiness as a way to control you. By using this phrase, you're clearly stating that you will only take responsibility for your own actions and feelings, not theirs. Finally, when a gaslighter tries to insist their version of reality is the only one, you can say, "We can agree to disagree." It might sound simple, but it's incredibly effective. It's a peaceful way of ending a pointless argument. You're acknowledging that you have different perspectives, and you're okay with that. It shows that you are secure in your own reality and don't need their validation. This phrase diffuses tension while allowing you to hold your ground without escalating the conflict. So, to recap, my memory of that is different. I'm not going to argue about how I feel. I'm not having this conversation. I am not responsible for your emotions, and we can agree to disagree. These phrases are your shield. They are about empowerment, boundary setting, and preserving your sense of self. Dealing with gaslighting is draining, but you are not powerless. By recognizing the tactics and using these phrases, you can disrupt the cycle of manipulation and protect your mental well-being. It's about staying grounded in your own truth. Thank you so much for watching. If you've ever dealt with a gaslighter, I'd love for you to share your experiences and any phrases that worked for you in the comments below. Your story could help someone else feel less alone. And if you found this helpful, be sure to check out our other video on building emotional resilience. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content on navigating life's challenges. Take care.